This is Paul. Yeah. Um, just thinking about this very ancient breed of species that says that, well, we're just going to have to be on them. We're going to have to control them. We're going to deprive them of their rights, and we're not going to enforce the laws of the United States. You're going to get sued in the United Nations for violating child trafficking laws. Yes. And I'm going to go through all of those super important individuals and all those different groups. Yes. That thought, well, now, um, let's speculate. Let's say that I give you what the actual law says. You have no jurisdiction to issue a dissolution of marriage. You have no jurisdiction to issue a protection order. Yeah. You had no jurisdiction to arrest me multiple times. You refuse to admit the evidence that you actually have. And then you're going to keep my sons from me because you're not going to let me sue every employee of the National Park Service. These are real laws, Sheriff. Get me all of those in the Interior Department of the United States of America that have as a condition of employment the enforcement of the laws of this nation as well as the enforcement of child abduction, kidnapping, and trafficking laws. Pooch! I'm sorry, Pooch. See, I keep emailing you, yes, because emails are admissible as evidence. I take screen prints of contact forms that I sent 2.5 years ago. And some big dickhead in the National Park Service says, well, you can't sue me. I think you have an obligation to notify CPS at any moment, yes, that you have knowledge of children being in the wrong grades because of the exploitation of children that are being trafficked. Now, this, well, I'm gonna want to know. See, final lawsuit. Ooch. Yeah, you're getting sued, Mr. Fisheries. Every individual that, as a condition of their employment, that fails to summon as assistance, a person is guilty of the crime of failing to summon assistance if he or she was present when the crime was committed against another person. He or she knows that the other person has suffered substantial bodily harm as a result of the crime committed against the other person. And that the other person in need of assistance, he or she could reasonably summons assistance for the person in need without danger to himself or herself, without interference with an important duty owed to a third party. Now, as the respondent to the dissolution of marriage, yeah, you have owed me a duty as a third party. See, the petitioner, yes, she's a party. I'm a party, and then there's the five minors named. Yes. Now, when you look at the different parties of the actual dissolution of marriage and the protection order, yes, you have owed me the duty of returning my sons to me. So now he or she fails to summons assistance. When I inform you that they are 17 years old, 16 and 14 years old, and in the wrong grades, yes, and it's reported in the fucking newspaper right now, and you decide you're not going to say anything, I'm going to sue every employee of the federal fucking government.